All right, everyone. Welcome to Lai Lai's Kingdom. We got Lai Lai here, and we're going to read today. We're going to read about Dream Big, Little One. Now, Dream Big, Little One is a book about ladies, famous ladies who dream big. So, we're going to start with Dream Big, Little One. There's so much you can do. Just look at all the leaders who came before you. Right? Reach for the stars like May, Bessie, and Catherine. We got a picture of Mae Jemison right there, astronaut. Went all the way to space. Mae Jemison. She went all the way to space, Lai Lai. Bessie Coleman. It's Bessie Coleman. Flew her airplane high. Bessie Coleman was a pilot. She was one of the first black women pilots. Then we got Katherine Johnson, the great Katherine Johnson. She was a mathematician at NASA. She helped send a man to the moon, Katherine Johnson, because they dreamed big and bigger. All right. Be bold like Josephine, Shirley, and Maya. Josephine Baker was a singer-dancer. Josephine Baker. Yes, she was. Was a singer-dancer, and she was also a spy for the war, who helped win the war. The great Shirley Chisholm. The great Shirley Chisholm was not only the first black woman to run for president, she was the first black person to run for president. She ran for president, and it was a great campaign. Now you got Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou used her voice every way she could. She also was a poet. She was she was an author. She wrote books. One of her famous books was Why the Caged Bird Sings. All right. Now we got Go the Distance like Wilma, Raven, and Florence. Now, this was one of my favorite heroes right here. That's the great Wilma Rudolph. She was had polio as a child. Now, polio is a disease where you can't walk. She was not only beat polio, she also became a gold medalist in the Olympics in track and field by running. So she couldn't walk, but learned to run. The great Wilma Rudolph, one of my heroes. Then you got Raven Wilkinson. She was a ballerina. Raven Wilkinson. She danced all around the world. Then you had Florence Joyner, was the fastest woman of all time in track and field. They called her Flojo. That was her nickname, Flojo. All right, what else we got here? These are ladies, black ladies, that dreamed big and bigger. So, find your stage like Ella, Nina, Oprah, Gwen, and Nichelle. This is the great Ella Fitzgerald, my favorite singer. She was a jazz singer. She was the first lady of jazz. Some of her songs is Misty. Yes, yes. Another song was, she also sung with the great Louis Armstrong. That's my favorite collaboration in music. We'll listen to some of that. All right. Then you got Nina Simone. Nina Simone. It was kind of who your mom was named after. Her name is Nina Simone. Your mama's name is Brianna Simone. She had a style all of her own. She was a pianist, singer. She was also an activist for civil rights for black people. Then you got the great Oprah Winfrey. Shined her light on others. She had her own TV show. She talked about issues. She started as a newscaster, and now she has her own studio and all that. All right. Then you have Gwen Ifill, reported the truth. Famous black female reporter. You see that? That's Gwen Ifill. Then you got Nichelle Nichols. She was a person who starred on. She was a person who starred on Star Trek, and she trekked. It says it trekked through the stars on TV. See, reading is the most powerful thing you can do. It sends you to all kinds of areas. Right now, we're reading about famous black women that not only dream big, they dream bigger. So we got express your creativity like Alma, Augusta, Octavia, and Julie. Alma Woodsey Thomas. See her? Alma Woodsey Thomas painted her whole life and became a star at 80 years old. You see that? All right. She was an artist. You got Augusta Savage, sculptured toys when she had none and became a famous sculptor, which means she makes statues and things like that. Then you got Octavia Butler. She created magical worlds. That's the great Octavia Butler. She was a science fiction writer with some great science fiction books. All right, then we have Julie Dash. Shared untold stories and movies she made. She was a director that made movies, producer. Wherever you go, whatever you do, be bold and dream big. The world is waiting for you. Isn't that a great book, Lai Lai? Huh? Come here. Come here. You ready? Nah, nah, nah. Your first words. Come on. Ooh, she's heavy. Oh. This is Her Royal Highness, Princess Leia. Her name is Princess Leia. One of her nicknames is Lai Lai. I'm the court jester. My job is to entertain her in her kingdom. Say, and teach. Say hello. Look, look. Say hello. See them down there? Say hello. I'm the princess of Lai Lai's kingdom. Say nah, 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 nah. You're not going to talk right now? Nah, 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 nah. So stay tuned. We'll be reading more books. We're going to do the next episode. We're going to work on Spanish and a whole Spanish dictionary. You ready for that? A whole Spanish dictionary. Because it's very important to learn different languages. Spanish, Arabic, French. Because you can make friends all over the world when you learn different languages. So stay tuned.